Today you're going to learn how to avoid using the genitive case. So in the past I've had students who just really hate the genitive case and they've done everything in their power to avoid using it, which is actually very natural. In real life, I would say it's about 50-50. People use it, some people don't, and there are ways to avoid it. So this lesson is called How to Avoid the Genitive Case, or The Genitive Case is Dying Out. So here's our example, his mother's house. I'm going to suggest first of all that you retranslate this into English so that it's a little bit more stilted, could we say? We're going to retranslate this as the house of his mother. So we want to put an of in there so that we can actually see that this is genitive case. Okay, so let's see, what color should I use now? Red. Oh. The house of his mother, we're going to start by putting down the word the house. Das Haus. The word mother, we know that one already. Mutter. Of his. We know the word for his is sein. And we know that Mutter is feminine. So according to my rules over here, we need to put an er there. So das Haus seiner Mutter, the house of his mother. Now, that's genitive. This is genitive case. There's a way to avoid this. I can actually use the word von, the preposition von, for the word of. And we remember that von is a dative preposition from aus, außerbei, mit, nach, von, seit, zu. So I could retranslate this as dative and put das Haus von, and remember in dative, feminine is also er, das Haus von seiner Mutter. So you have two options here, two possibilities. Das Haus seiner Mutter, the house of his mother, or das Haus von seiner Mutter, the house of his mother. Literally from, but from and of can also often be the same word. Okay, second example. His friend's car. Let's retranslate it into English first so that it's a little bit better. We will put here the car of his friend. Okay, genitive case. If I want to do it the classic genitive way, we will put down the car, das Auto. Now we haven't specified whether or not his friend is a girl or a boy. I'm just going to say it's a boy at this time. Just because we had a feminine example up here, we need a masculine example down here. So we will first put down the word Freund for friend. We know it's genitive, so we want to put of his. Das Auto seines, masculine S. And remember, with masculine neuter, we've got to put an extra S here because that's one syllable. Das Auto seines Freundes. Now, let's suppose you just hate the genitive case and you want to make it dative. That is legal. I will use the same thing with von. Das Auto von. Well, remember, that's dative. We've got to use that M for masculine. Das Auto von seinem Freund. Both are legal. Which one do you hear more in real life? To be honest, you probably hear the dative one more. Slowly, this is dying out, so I think within the next 50 years, these types of expressions that I've got up here in red, they're probably going to disappear. However, that's 50 years in the future, and for now, at least be familiar with how the genitive case works. When you're in Germany speaking real live German, probably want to go with dative. Okay, das ist alles für heute. Bis später. Tschüss.